So why do we get hiccups and how do you stop them? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to tell you in this week's video. Hiccups are an involuntary contraction of the diaphragm. Now, we've all had hiccups and they affect women and men equally. However, persistent hiccups are more common in men than women. Aww. Sorry chaps. So there's actually two types of hiccups. Short hiccups that last less than 48 hours and persistent hiccups that last more than 48 hours. Now, persistent hiccups are usually linked to an underlying illness, so you'll need to see a doctor so they can investigate. Short hiccups are really nothing to worry about. They can happen due to various different reasons, so sudden excitement is one of them. I mean, I'm sure everyone is suddenly excited when they're notified that Abraham the pharmacist has released a new video. But on a more serious note, I'll leave the reason for both types of hiccups in the description below for you. Background done, now let's get to the part that you actually want to see. How do you stop the hiccups? By the way, before we go to the next bit, there are loads of remedies that are said to stop short bout hiccups, but these are all on individual experiences, so there's no research trials on them to show exactly how effective they are. But I'm going to give you all of them, so now let's actually get to it. Remedy number 1, the good old Valsalva maneuver, which basically means taking a deep breath in and then trying to push the breath out whilst holding your throat and voice box closed. It's like pushing in childbirth or straining when you're on the toilet. Slightly off topic, but please don't strain whilst you're on the toilet because it's not very good for you. Remedy number 2 is from Dr. Eric Voigt, and apparently it's got a very high success rate. So his tip is to drink water from the opposite side that you usually do. So you're gonna have to tilt your head down and drink like so. It's probably gonna make a massive mess, so I wouldn't wear my best clothes when I'm doing it. But the theory behind it is, because of the way your abdomen's gonna contract, it'll stop the hiccups. Remedy number 3, swallow a teaspoonful of granulated sugar. Now the theory behind this one is, it's gonna stimulate your vagus nerve and make your body forget about the hiccups. So, try it. I guess if remedy 1 and 2 don't work, try remedy 3. Remedy 4 is again trying to stimulate our vagus nerve to make our body forget about the hiccups. So the other options include sipping on ice water, biting a lemon, or tasting vinegar. I know, delicious, right? Remedy 5, pull your tongue. I know it sounds like I'm making this one up, but it's actually on the NICE guidelines, so I guess it could be interesting. Remedy 6 is all about breathing. So either hold your breath for a short time, breathe fast, or breathe into a paper bag. And see if it cures your hiccups. It might work. Remedy 7 is to compress the diaphragm by either pulling the knees up to the chest or leaning forward. Remedy 8, swallow water whilst holding the nose closed. And remedy 9, ask someone to scare you. This one used to work really well for me when I was younger. And that is the end of the video. Tomorrow is Christmas, so if you're celebrating it, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you in 2019. Oh, and by the way, maybe we can do our own little science experiment. So try these remedies. If any of them work for you, if they stop the hiccups, leave a comment below and let me know. I will tally up the results and leave a comment there as well. I think people might find that quite useful. See you in 2019. Hey guys, thanks for watching this week's video. Make sure to click that like, follow or subscribe button now to stay up to date with new weekly videos. It's a terrible joke. I actually have a really bad cold right now, but I'm fighting through it, staying hydrated with this big bottle thing.